Hey guys, Drew here over at RevHiker Outdoors, and I've got a really cool review for you today on a Firestarter. And you know, I've tried a lot of these things out. I've bought a lot of different ones. I've made my own. I've tried the cotton balls, and there's a lot of really good ones out there. But I think for purchasing them, I think I've found just about the best. These are called Ugly Sticks, and they're made out of a guy's home. It's not like some big company. It's vet owned. Out of the couple of vets out of Vietnam kind of developed this, had this idea when they were in the war, and anyway, got this really cool idea here, and I wanted to show it to you. I've had this for a while, and I've tested it out, and I've been wanting to do a video on it, but I just had so much other stuff going on. But anyway, here it is. They sent me this, and this in itself, the container that they come in, is pretty cool. It's like this is a 2-liter like bottle cap, and the stuff's right in there, and it's just like almost like a test tube. And they also sent me along a fire steel with a little striker from firesteel.com, and this is like by far the best fire starter or ferro rod that I've got. I've tried some cheaper ones and they're total junk. That one throws some awesome sparks. So what I want to demonstrate to you today is how these things work and how good they are in the wet, because there are some fire starters that are great until they're wet. But what I've done is filled this with some lake water, and they all popped out here. Now I'm going to show you how good these things work after being wet. So what you're supposed to do is just take them, kind of strain them out like this, just whip some of that water off of there, and then take one end and you just rough it up real good. So I just kind of brush it across my fingers like this until it's, you know, starts to get nice and fine, like that. Just, especially if it's wet, just brush it a little bit. Okay guys, so once you have it nice and kind of fluffed up like this, you just put it on the back side of the striker, and it's going to take you a little while to get it just right. But there you go. It lights up, and this is waxed jute twine, I believe. So even if you have crappy tinder, this is just like an extended candle wick. And they say these are good for like about 30 fire starts each. And again, that's really going to depend on what you're doing to get this started. You know, how long you've got to hold it. But you can see it burns quite well, even when all the fluffed up part leaves and it's just the solid wick. You can still hold it long enough to get green twigs going, which is pretty impressive. I will put all these guys, all of their contact information in the description, but I mean, look at, you got to really work to put these things out. So again, they work pretty well. And once you put them out, you can just kind of rough them up again, knock all the charred stuff off. And I'll try it again. There it goes. So you can see how easily they work. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for a fire starter. One light strike on a half-decent ferro rod, and these things are going. So anyway, like I said, guys, I think you can buy them by the dozen or 2 dozen, or I think even half dozen. And they come in this really cool little carry case, which will keep them out of the water. But as you saw, even if you fill it with water, these things are still going to work. So anyway, guys, I just thought it was a really cool company, vet-owned, vet-operated. You know, they're running this, I believe, out of their house. I don't even think they don't even have a factory. And this was kind of the way that they impregnate these with the wax is a process that they worked on for years and years. You know, they refined it constantly, and now they're just kind of starting to bring them to market. And I actually saw one of their videos, and you know, I couldn't believe how easy it looked. And you know, you see stuff on a video and you're like, yeah, no way it's that easy. But one strike, once you get these things, once you figure out how to rough them up the right way, it's just like one strike, even when they're soaking wet. So anyway, guys, These are called the Ugly Stick, and I will put some links and stuff like that in the description below. This is what you get. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, God bless, and I'll see you next time.